Look at these new boots I just got. Well, they're not new, but I found them at the thrift store. And they were only $3. They're like an outdoor wear. And they're waterproof. And they're actually in pretty good condition. These are men's boots, so they're size 7, which is what I wear in men's. So I thought that was awesome. Found me some boots. See my hat? Found at the same thrift store. Those boots were $3. Did I say that? This hat was $1. This is actually a London Fog hat. I didn't even know London Fog made hats like this. But that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can hear all the birds and stuff. I'd be quiet. You might be able to hear the birds. And the frogs. We'll go down below here to, this is one of my favorite trails. I always forget the name of it. I have the name in some of my photos from, on DeviantArt that I put on DeviantArt. Look at that down there. Green mossiness. I love this. I think it's still beautiful, even with no leaves on the trees. Does anybody else think that? It was a high of 40 something today, and the frogs are still, some of the frogs are still chirping and croaking and bellowing. No bellows. There aren't. There goes a critter. Oh, maybe it was the wind. It's the wind. But there's no bullfrogs or green frogs yet. It's just, I don't even remember what they're called, even though we learned this in class last week. It's kind of hard to remember unless you just like listen to them, I guess, a lot and have a reference for them. But we'll go down here. Well, that sounded more like a critter. I don't know. The frogs are more out in the woods than they are over here, I think. Because I don't hear any chirping close by. I love all the animal noises. It's so awesome. Continuing our walk. As you can tell, the frogs are not necessarily in this vicinity. They're more out in the woods. And I don't remember if those are supposed to be, what frogs are supposed to be. I wish I did remember. I'll have to look that up if I have time, and if I can do the video later. But shoot, I haven't told you guys what I've really been up to lately. Well, that mud is springy wet season here. So yeah, this is Muscatatuck National Wildlife Refuge. It's a refuge, not a park. I tend to prefer to it as a park, kind of by default, I guess. But I've been coming here last Wednesday. It was supposed to be Wednesday before. That was supposed to be the first class we had. Lots of snowy weather. And so I've coming here. That one's chilly. I didn't bring my coat with me. It's in the car though. I've been coming here and taking a naturalist class. It's called Master Naturalist class, but the lady who introduced us to the class said she doesn't like that name because you can never be a master naturalist. It's something you just keep learning. You can tell I haven't been walking. I'm out of breath. This is really pretty. Come spring and summer. Summer, there's the green algae or something all over the lake. And I think it's really gorgeous. If I don't get snagged by a thorn first. Of course, you don't really see any turtles now. It's too cold for them. I mean, there's no sun out for them to sun themselves. But there will be turtles and large bullfrogs just kind of sitting on these logs here. Really nice stop just to like sit even here if you don't mind getting a tad muddy. Really gorgeous, I think, even now. Like I said, I like the bare trees, so that's just me. Okay, I was trying to get closer to the frogs, but there's like a lot of briars. And I didn't come in like my pants I would normally probably try to wear while hiking. But I got also at the thrift store for $1, by the way. Same thrift store. Sans Souci in Columbus, Indiana. If you live in Indiana or around Columbus, go to Sans Souci. It's kind of down the road from the library downtown Columbus. Anyway, frogs. I was trying to get closer to hear them and record more. Frogs tend to stay further down in like gullies, little valleys, because that's where the water like seeps down. That's where the water tends to stay more because it doesn't get dried up by the sun. But we're getting more rain tomorrow, from what I hear, and more rain Friday as well. So we'll have plenty of rain for baby tadpoles. So that's really cool. Yeah, so I'll need to get out of these weeds here in a second. All these briars, see? See the briars? Can you focus, camera? Anyway, you can see the thorns. All the frogs are more back this way. I was going to do a video and then I stopped, so I think I might just delete that one later. I don't know. But anyway, what I was going to say about my phone being out was that I was trying to upload another sound clip of frogs onto Instagram. Got plenty on my camera, since my camera does seem to pick up a little bit better. My phone picks up sound pretty well as well. That's pretty good as well. Does that work? Anyway, yeah. So I still have a lot of time before my class. And I'm not I think the driving tour is still closed. A lot of where the driving tour is, there's other paths. So it would take me a little bit longer to get through those paths. I don't know what I'm going to do for now an hour. I guess I came way too early. Where's Bird? These little birds are quite funny. Yeah. So, I got lots of time to kill. I wish it was a little bit warmer to see other critters out, like some snakes. I think it's just a tad too cold for them. I'm actually a little bit chilly. So, There's a group of people that's walking around in circles around this trail, and I feel awkward, and I have to like turn off the camera when they come by. But here's another nice little area. This has a lot of bullfrogs and green frogs in it later in the year. I heard a warbler, yellow warbler. Is that what that is? I know I've seen them before. Somewhere, wherever he is. Oh, I've got to show you this. This is one of the things that I loved about Muscatatuck Refuge. Get down here. Oh, well, there's one little one right there. Look at this. This is like this, what is it, the cypress root? This is when I went down to Florida, I just fell in love with these. I don't know what it is. And then like all the moss on the trees, but we don't have necessarily moss on the trees here. But we do have all this cypress root here at Muscatatuck, because it is a swampland, basically. So that was really cool to know that they had this here. Really excited about that. Who gets excited over cypress root? Is that what it is? Is that what it's called? I may be calling it wrong. I get excited over a lot of stuff. If you're following my Instagram, you'll see, here comes the people, that I got really excited over a button earlier. But, did I tell you the name of this trail? I didn't know if I remember to tell you. I was thinking this little pond area had a name, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, but this is the end of the trail. The trail goes back that way. It's a nice wheelchair access trail, except if you want to go down to the wetlands, you have to go all the way around back one way and then come back up the other way, because one way is stairs. But it's nice. I think it's worth it if you really enjoy nature. So this is basically a wheelchair friendly trail for anyone who wants to come on here. Yeah, loving the bird sounds over here. The frogs are back toward the lower lands. This is kind of flatter terrain. Like I said, this is more for bullfrog and green frog later in the year. So I'm ending this trail walk, and I may go ahead in and see if I can talk to the lady, I guess, in charge of the naturalist class. Yeah, so I need to find out some information. I had to do volunteer work to complete the course. So I need to find out about where I can do that and when I can do that. So that's what I'm going to be up to. Is it cardinal? Little bird. Little bird. Oh, wait, there's frogs over here. I just found out where frogs were. Let's go over here. You hear them. Oh, I quieted them. We're also next to a building, and there's noise coming from the building, so was that a frog or a bird? You heard that, right? It's pretty loud for me, so it must have caught on camera somewhat. Sorry for the weird camera fits there. My lips suck, they're so dry right now. Yeah. There's a lot of cardinals behind me, kind of just fluttering around. So I'm gonna get a few more pictures and then go inside and do what I said what I was gonna do. So, yeah, that's that. Nice little short video, and I have other videos backlogged too. I don't know what's going to be uploaded first. We'll see.